I've hit go, and now all of a sudden I can see that my camera is tilty. Greetings and salutations. I suppose this is appropriate. Feeling a little off this week. But let's fix it. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing out there in LoveCast land? This is a good time to talk about life, death, the universe, and everything, right? Reverb when it's not supposed to be reverby. You know, whatever is going on in your life. It's been a pretty slow week after all. Hi, Kelsey. Christina Beelan, like second person to log in. Greg Jackman, Kathy B. Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Did I say that already? Wait, were you first? Emily Thatcher logging in from Knott's Berry Farm. Eve Clark joining us for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. Hello to everyone back in return. No, she's saying not that she's returned. Hi back. Martinique, first in there with the super chat. Listening in, but super chatting beforehand. Thank you very much, Martinique. Kelsey, you're in Yosemite. That's awesome. Eve, you're in the United Clark. Jesus. It's way too early to be... You're in the United Kingdom. Oh, man. The United Clark. Yeah. It sounds like a bad National Lampoon joke. Thank you for the super chat, Kelsey. I see that. Thank you very much. Serona Farron. Howdy ho, Disciplerinos. Well, Eve, I'm glad and flattered that you are joining us after 2 a.m. Ed and Susie Marsh are here. Dari made it safely back home and tuned in. Wonderful. Michelle Vanderpool, hi. Amanda Benjamin. Ned and Benny listening while driving also. Amanda Benjamin, if you didn't catch that, Eve is listening from the United Clark. That's Eve Kingdom, by the way. Goddess Patina. Christopher Farron. Yo, yo, yo. Miss Julie. Thank you. Patty Pinkstaff. Don Emery. United Clark of Wally World. Indeed, Don. Don's in it, on it, and with it. Karen Oliver. Back where the temperature is 75 degrees and breezy. Diana Nicole. Hello. Looks like my mom is here, Pam. Okay, louder please. Got it. I hope that does not blow out the mic, but it is now louder. Does that work? Scroll down in the chat to see if I can see a response now. Sorry about that, Eve. Hadn't thought of her surname like Clark Griswold. Ruined it forever. Bummer about that. Yeah, this is a great time. So, good reminder, Ed Marsh, thank you very much. If you all listening right now haven't clicked like and share and save, click save to your watch later list. That helps the YouTube algorithm get this thing out there. Appreciate it very much. Okay, Mom, can you hear now? Damn it. Ed's hearing a slight humming sound. Okay, I'm going to try one thing real quick. You're going to not hear me for about 3 seconds, and then you'll hear me again, I hope. How are we now? How is the sound? Can you hear? In fact, that might have been too loud. Sound. That sounds better. I hear voices. Yes, better. Volume is better, much louder. Mom says loud. Okay, good. Yeah, feeling a little out of sorts right now. So forgetting to push a couple of buttons. So hey, hello, David Benjamin. Hey, Katie. So I'm trying to keep tonight's show light. Eve, and for anyone else who may be joining us for the first time, we just lost my normal co-host and best friend, and so this is the first show completely and totally without him in the world, and here we are. So, Eve, to paraphrase the end of Fight Club, you'll have to excuse me. You've met me at a very strange time in my life. I want to keep things kind of light and grateful tonight. We need no further qualifier than that. So, I thought I'd open with this Bob Marley song. Song is a really good song of retrospection. This is called Redemption Song. Yes, they're right by, sold out to the merchant ship. Minutes after they took out from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves, free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. All I ever had. All I ever had. Redemption songs. These songs of freedom. Redemption songs. These songs of freedom. Redemption songs. Yeah. Joanne King's here. Oh, lovely to see you join us, Joanne. Oh, I see. Oh, been sick and in the hospital. Sorry to hear that. I wasn't aware. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Eve, I found you through irregular means, so not a worry whatsoever. Well, lovely. I love how Eve has just like slipped right in and assimilated into the conversation. And yeah, I love how everybody's just so warm and welcoming. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Let's so tonight is I hadn't really thought of it as a theme, but I guess tonight's music is all comfort food. You'll have to forgive me. You'll have to forgive me the reverb on versus reverb off whenever I'm slipping up with those things, and that some of it might be sloppier and less technical than normal, but here we are. Didn't feel it was appropriate to take the evening off. This is a nice evening to have the comfortable regularity of the family. And I'm glad you're all here. So, let's go to something happier. Yeah. Producer Craig reminded me of what a great song this is pretty recently. And thank you, Kathy. Thank you very much. Yeah, here's it's just a fun, silly, happy song from the Eagles. I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 great men on my mind. Oh, the one who owned me, 2 the one who stoned me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still care. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stay. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed floats over down and take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say baby. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, though we will never be here again. So open up, I'm hopping in, take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road, trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we got it easy. Gotta take it easy. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I see several people prompting Eve to subscribe. Yeah, Eve, just click subscribe. There you go. It's simple. Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for joining us, man. Thank you very much. Something. Who's? Let's see. Okay, I'm just going back through the chat real quick. Man, there's a lot of extremely positive encouragements and well wishes and 44 days to June Lake Jam Fest. Thank you, Christopher Farron. I had not had any kind of count like that going, but yeah, that's sounds about right. Sounds about right. Wow. I got a better music stand this last weekend, and I'm not using it right now. Wish I had thought of that. This next one's going to be one of Miss Julie Emery's favorite songs. fact, I'm going to stay with this 12 string for this. Gravity is a harsh mistress. All right. That was a quote from The Tick. That was not the name of this next song. But damn, I guess I should write that song now. So, yeah, there's a Beatles song from Eve's home country of Great Clark. Sorry, Eve, I'm just going to run with that joke for a little while now. From the lovely little town of Liverpool. These are the Beatles. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I won't try not to sing out of key. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're all alone? No, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when it turns out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I need somebody to love. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends. Well, thank you, Julie Emery. I see the super chat. I'll get by with a little help from our friends. Indeed. Indeed. Angelica. Hi, Angelica. Lovely that you are here with us. Oh, man. Mr. Ned Clark. David Benjamin, what kind of jam do they have at June Lake? The good music kind. That's the first festival that Hunter and the Dirty Jacks will be returning to. It's actually, we're playing on September 11th, 2021. So the fact that that is the 20-year anniversary of September 11th is literally just now occurring to me. Holy shit, and I swore to keep this LoveCast light. I still will. But damn, math and calendars. Thank you, Christy. Doing all right. You know what? Just doing all right. A little, I don't know how to describe it. I'm a little emotionally tired, which beats the hell out of being like terribly depressed and in the depths of the worst, lowest point of whatever emotional trough that you can't dig yourself out of. So, I guess I would cautiously say a little better than could be expected. Thank you for asking. I see, Lucy Millen. Thank you for joining us. Is that a Bob's Burgers character emoji? I can't quite make out that little like pinky nail picture, but I think I recognize one of the characters from Bob's Burgers in there. In any case, greetings and salutations, Miss Lucy. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, not crazy, just a little unwell. Exactly. In, like every Matchbox 20 underpinning undertone that would also entail. I've been doing a lot of axe throwing. It seems to help. Okay, I see, Lucy. I got it right. It's Bob's Burgers. Good. Yeah, so I kind of retreat into philosophy, math, and science books to keep my intellectual side from wallowing in the emotional side. And then I've also been just doing a lot of axe throwing at all hours, sometimes even at midnight. I'll just turn on the floodlights in the front yard of the cabin here and just go out and throw. I have no idea what the neighbors must think of that, and I don't really care. But I'm pretty sure the cabin is not going to be broken into, because it's don't know what the hell is going on with that guy, but he's throwing axes at midnight. Yeah. And Amanda, as far as your Lucy is concerned, Amanda and David, next weekend I literally only have two possible considerations. One is simple housebrokenness. Is she going to pee on the carpet? And two, coyotes. Is she going to be eaten? If the answer to both of those are no, then I have absolutely no reservation. Bring her. Those are my considerations. That's it. So, wow, I just cannot keep the music on the stand tonight. That is an excellent indicator of things. This is a really simple song that I don't believe I have ever played on a LoveCast before. Quintessential folk song. Hey, Sonia. Oh, hi, Sonia. Oh, and Bay is watching. Good. Okay, so Sonia is the mother of my goddaughter, and I have not seen Bay, my goddaughter, this entire pandemic. Wow. I at one point I thought I'm never going to miss one of her birthdays. I don't ever want that to happen. And then her birthday in June of 2020, I attended on Zoom, and then her birthday in June of 2021, I attended on FaceTime. And honey, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to take you on a bike ride. I would love to take you on a bike ride. That would be wonderful. And, Mickey Mooney is just joining us. Hello, Mickey. Mickey, thank you for getting back to me. Mickey's a veterinarian, and so she got a couple of one or two panicked voicemail sorts of things, I think. I don't quite clearly remember what the hell I said. In any case, yeah, here's a simple Bob Dylan folk song. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. It feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Comfort food. Comfort food music. Let's go with that. This is comfort food music. And I see an apology from the United Clark girl of let's see if she can stay up that late, and an apology for joining us. No, Eve, welcome. I mean, if you hadn't noticed, the unanimous theme from everybody is welcome to the fold. Bring some positivity and leave some comfort and community. It's been my favorite thing about developing this show this whole time, is watching people bond in the chat, watching people get something out of showing up more than just an hour of music that they enjoy. It's that plus this bonus of fill in the blank here, whatever you get out of it. So Lucy Millen also staying up to watch from England. Lucy, you're in England also. That's tremendous. What cities are you ladies watching from, if I may ask? I'm really curious. Ruth Sanchez? Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Now I gotta scroll back because I think the answer. So Cornwall came through. Was that what? Was that who? Lucy is watching from Cornwall. Cool. All right. No, Christopher Farron. Actually, we've had people tune in from Vietnam. We've had a few people tune in from Great Clark, Britain, previous to tonight. We've had a couple of people tune in from Russia. Once I can recall somebody tuning in from Africa. So, yeah, there's international is appropriate and welcomed. And all right. Eve is visiting for the summer. Gotcha. So Eve and Lucy, you don't know each other. You just both happen to be in Britain. Is that what I'm getting? Oh, Meg Sampson is saying one person tuned in from Kuwait. I don't remember knowing that. That's funny. That's damn funny. All right, so right, both in the same state. So, hello, Terry Smith. Lovely you're joining us. Wonderful to see you. Cannot think of more appropriate comfort food music than this very simple folk rock song from Neil Young. Neil Young originally put out this song in 1977 on an album called Decade. The song is called Helpless. Ontario, streams comfort, memory despair. In my mind, I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Yellow moon on the rise, big birds flying across the sky, throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. Stars, yellow moon on the rise, big birds flying across the sky, throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. helpless, helpless, helpless. Yeah, well. No, that's really neat to see people from different parts of the world connect. That is really fabulous. I can't. No, Eve, you're not stealing the chat. That's exactly the point of the chat, is to make friends here. That is this is it. This is why I do this particular show on YouTube at all. And even more, why this Vaudacity crowd calls themselves a family. That's the point. That is the point. So a bunch of people have already tonight thrown into the super chat. Extremely appropriate, extremely appreciated. Down here is, of course, the Venmo, the PayPal. This is the virtual tip jar. And because of the nature of what was going on last week, a lot of people threw in extremely generously to help take care of Wolfgang. And I'm beyond words the folks' generosity of last week. And I also want to say where I'm a little behind schedule in one aspect. I had intended, I've got about 5 or 6 LoveCast t-shirts that folks paid for that I haven't received yet. I haven't shipped any of these out by UPS or FedEx yet. That is going to happen very soon in the next couple of days. Most of the people who have ordered and paid for shirts have received them in person. And the folks that I have to FedEx or UPS shirts to are going to be receiving them very soon. So we will be, private message me your email address. We can cut to the chase on some paperwork there. And you'll be getting a shirt very quickly, very soon. So the folks that threw into the virtual tip jar last week to help out with Wolfgang's costs. Cremation is happening. And he passed very peacefully on Friday, right around 3:30. We were in the full sun, surrounded by singing birds, and with the fullest and utmost dignity, he looked me in the eyes. And then he closed his eyes. And they just stayed closed. It was extremely beautiful and peaceful. So the folks that threw in specifically for aftercare and such have very generously covered all of those bills, and I just want to say a quick thank you to Rick and Karen Oliver, Kim Loy, Meg Sampson, Aaron Powell, Michelle Hoover, Dari Mills, Jim and Kathy Carl, Karen O'Brien, on behalf of Sophie and Penny. It was quite specific. Sherry Delgado. Sherry Delgadillo. Kathy Balcom. Jeremy Kwok. Ed and Susie Marsh. Don and Julie Emery. David Failure. Mike and Nicole Pierce. A few hours later, Ed and Susie Marsh again. It was not a mistake. It was the comments made it quite clear. Thank you very much again. Craig Jackman, Nick and Christy Davila, Katie Kaiser, and one anonymous donor. Yeah. It was I guess I have no regrets for how it happened. So, greetings and salutations, Miss Suzanne Zerbrug. Hello. Everybody say hi to Suzanne. And I think I saw another new name float by in here somewhere. Lucy, we've said hello to Lucy, who's watching from Cornwall. Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne. Oh, you're Mark's brother. Okay. No, Mark is. Jesus, this is like Suzanne Kingdom from the United Clark. Thank you for joining us, Suzanne. I know your brother Mark very, very well. He is one of my favorite people. And I think I saw another name float through that I'm just not quite. I'm not seeing as I. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much. And I'm glad Allison got you a shirt. It was lovely. It was wonderful. Yep, there was another name that I did not recognize that I just can't scroll back to in the chat. I think I'll just play one or two more songs here. Ooh. Yeah, Robin Snyder is the name I was looking for. No, Dari, I hadn't said hi to Robin Snyder. That is literally the name I was scrolling up that I thought I saw that I couldn't see again. Robin, greetings and salutations. You've met us all at a very strange node in our social knot. But I'm really glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's the closest thing we have to a theme tonight is musical comfort food, but I guess the sub-theme of that would be family comfort. And total impulse that I'm absolutely not prepared for, but I just feel like doing. This is another Pink Floyd song. This is a Pink Floyd song called Mother. Okay, just because I see this in the notes, a node, N-O-D-E, spelled correctly, you got it. A node is any meeting points of any sort of strings or threads, or when paths come together at a cross section, that is a node. There you go. Hey, Jason Allen. Yeah, so there's another Pink Floyd song. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they like this song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls? Should I build the wall? Mother, should I run for president? Mother, should I trust the government? Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Ooh, is it just a waste of time? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of the fears into you. Mama's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, she might let you sing. Mama's gonna keep baby cozy and warm. Mother, do you think she's good enough for me? Mother, do you think she's dangerous? Tell me. Mother, would you take a little more apart? Ooh, Mother, will she break my heart? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna check out all your girlfriends for you. Mama won't let anyone dirty get through. Mama's gonna wait up until you get here. Mama's always gonna find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You'll always be baby to me. Mother didn't need to be so high. Yeah, funny thing about cleanliness and Britons. So, I kind of randomly picked that out as, like, again, comfort food songs. The overarching theme wasn't supposed to be overbearing parents. But as far as overbearing British parents, what retrospectively comes to mind after that song? Henry VIII. Dude always wanted a son. I think literally here the world changed in a very significant way for the fact that Henry VIII never had a surviving son. The surviving son, with big quotes, was the person that we call Queen Elizabeth, the Virgin Queen. She raised the Spanish Armada. She made Britain a world-dominating force. And that might not have happened if Henry VIII's actual son survived. One of the funnier things about history is that he had every wall, every floor, every hall, every room scrubbed because the germ theory of disease hadn't been formulated enough, but some of the higher of aristocracy had at least figured out that cleanliness was somehow involved in this equation. And I really don't know if his son would have survived if they hadn't overcleaned everything. Interesting point, Eve Clark. He killed two of his wives for not providing a son. Yeah, I I I don't want to go too deep in the motivations of historical British monarchs here in the last couple of minutes of this show. However, I don't think that he killed either one of them because they didn't provide him a son, but I bet he would have not killed either one of them if they had provided him a son. Listen to the replay, and I'm pretty sure that's internally consistent. Yes, divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. That's exactly how I remember his wives' fates myself perfectly. It was more for their promiscuity. Yeah, no, it was on one of their behalves particular, it was because of her promiscuity. On the other one, I think it was more like fake news. But yeah, I think we're going to have some really interesting conversations, Eve, in the future about British monarchy. This is something I've studied way too hard for an American dude on the California coast. And Terry Smith even says, yes, alleged promiscuity. It's probably more likely that the alleged promiscuity was more like blackmail for like sexual relations that she had had before they were married. And the guy comes back and says, you were supposed to marry a king as a virgin, and I'm going to tell the world that you didn't marry the king as a virgin unless you continue to have sex with me, because for fuck's sake, who would cheat on Henry VIII? Seriously, there has to be some crazy social leveraging going on here to convince anybody to cheat. I'm heterosexual, and if I were married to Henry VIII, I would not cheat on that guy with a woman, no matter what the stakes were. If my life depended on it, and it literally did with that dude, yeah. Henry VIII was not a hottie, I don't know. Here's the thing, Katie. In Henry VIII's early years, he's definitely a hottie. In Henry VIII's latter years, like the paintings that you know, not so much a hottie. So, I think I'll, before I go too much on a tangent, yeah, Henry VIII was a hottie the same way that Liszt was. The difference, of course, that Henry VIII had so much political draw, he could literally divide a schism between Catholicism and what would then be established as the Church of England in order to get a divorce. And I've been thinking about a song about Anne Boleyn for a lot of years now. The way that I think about relationships, sometimes people have really, 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 really messy breakups, right? Sometimes people have very clean breakups, obviously. Henry VIII had both. The clean breakups are the people that he was less attracted to and less friends and more friends with, less passionate about. all right? The people that you have messy breakups with are the people that are like, fuck that person and all of their future relationships. Fuck anyone that's ever going to have any involvement with them. Like the really, really, really passionate ones were probably dysfunctional at the time of the relationship and probably not the emotionally neat, clean, severed divides, right? What kind of passion must you have had for that person if it is within your legal and church-sanctioned moral obligations that you can have that person's head cut off and you just fucking execute her? What kind of passion must have preceded that relationship? I don't know. I've never been in a relationship with anyone whose head I could cut off after the relationship didn't work out. And thank non-existent gods that, morally speaking, I am in this position, that doesn't make sense to me at all. But Henry VIII was not in that position. I think I'm going to write a song about Anne Boleyn and the passion that had to be involved to cut her head off. The one thing I'm clear on is that was not a cold relationship at any point, beginning, middle, or end. So here's some more British wisdom that did not apply to Henry VIII's relationship with Anne Boleyn. Here's another Beatles song, and I think we'll cut it off here. From 1970, the last album of the Beatles. This is called Let It Be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that we'll see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. So speaking of British history, seems appropriate that we close with the last song that the Beatles ever played in public from a rooftop overlooking adoring fans whose lives would forever be altered by first the presence and then the absence of their music. Thank you all for joining us. And there've been at least 3 people who joined us tonight that have never joined us before, or at least have never said hello. If you made any meaningful connection to you, I'm going to leave the camera running for a few minutes just so everybody can say goodnight to each other. And I think I am going to go out and light a fire, meditate, and throw some axes for a little while. Thank you all for joining us. I love you all.